Hi there, this is RMK Outdoors, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review of my new trail runners, the Salomon SenseRide 3s. These are my new trail running shoes I've had them for about 2 months now, and I've put about 100 miles or so on them, so I wanted to get a review out, some clips of me using them. I think that these are probably my new favorite trail runners, and I love Salomon products. I've had a couple of their shoes before, I've had a lot of their boots, and I know that they make quality stuff. I really wanted to get my hands on these because they looked like the all-around, like a do-everything trail shoe, and they definitely are. They come in at $120 US. They have 4 or 5 different colors. This is the bluish gray. I'll put the name on the screen. But so far, I'll say right off the bat that I absolutely love these. I came from wearing Hoka One One's, the Speed Goat 4s, and I really liked them. I used them for like the last year. I don't know how many miles I have on them, but I used them for pretty much everything, and they kind of got me into trail running, and I wanted to move into something that was less cushion and more kind of energy return and a little bit more nimble. I'm trying to work on my stride a bit, and I'm doing a little bit more technical stuff as well here in Colorado. So I've been taking them, I've taken them on normal dirt trails. I've taken them on more technical stuff up in Golden, Colorado. These have performed extremely well. Moving on to a couple of the features of the shoe. I'm not going to go into the super nitty-gritty. If you guys want to see that, I'll have a written review on my website, rmkoutdoors.com. But this is just going to be the main features, how I used it, what I liked, what I didn't like, and that's really it. So first off, you have Salomon's quick lace system, which I absolutely love. I don't know why they don't put these on road shoes for Salomon, and just because it's not like they're a real heavy, bulky system. This is really lightweight, super convenient. You can really cinch it up and you're ready to go. It's very consistent that I've found. I've gotten to a point where I know exactly how much I need to pull on there, and it's super fast. So I love that. I think it's probably more durable than normal laces as well, and I haven't had a problem with this little mechanism at all. You just cinch it up and you're good to go. The upper on the Salomon Sense 3 is going to be a single layer mesh with their SenseFit technology here. So it's a pretty minor upper, which I do like. I don't think I need anything fancy, and honestly I have no complaints on the upper at all. It fits really well. I wear a size 10 to 10 and a half, and I got a 10 in these, and they fit perfect. Normal width, and my foot is a little bit wider, but nothing crazy. They fit really well, and no hot spots or anything so far, so I don't think I'll be getting any. You have a little rubber toe guard on the front here, which is beneficial. On the back of the upper, you have kind of a structured heel cup here. It's not super hard, it's not super soft, but it gives some good lockdown that I've found. I truly think that these are probably the best all-around trail shoes that you can get. The more I talk about it, the more I feel like I don't have any negatives to say. And I did find, very, very nitpicky here, there's no pull tab, and I know a lot of people like a pull tab, and I need to have at least one negative on this shoe, so I'll put that down as a negative. I think with the quick lace system, how easy it is to loosen it and tighten it, you don't really need that. I know a lot of shoes, the pull tab helps if you want to keep them laced. I know it's not good to do, but yeah, so there's one negative. We'll move on to the insole here. You've got an Ortholite insole here. I've seen Ortholite insoles used on plenty of shoes. I think that they're a good insole. I don't really have anything negative to say or positive to say about it other than it feels good, but I don't think that's the most important part of the shoe. We'll move on to the midsole here. This is Salomon's OptiVibe midsole. My first impressions of the midsole were that it was a little bit firm, but I did notice pretty good energy return, and I think that lack of cushion came from me swapping from the Speed Goat 4s. Those are super, super cushioned. I'm 200 pounds, so I definitely noticed that cushioning quite a bit, and when I moved to the Sense 3s here, I felt like they were less cushioned, but I've used them now for about 100 miles, like I said, and they feel amazing. So I think I just had to get used to that little less cushion, but I feel quicker. I feel much more nimble. I feel like I can do technical pieces and technical runs a lot easier with that little less cushion, but better feel. So I really like the OptiVibe midsole. Moving on to the outsole, this is Salomon's Contra Grip outsole. Absolutely awesome. They put this on tons of their higher end shoes, most of their shoes and boots actually. And the lug pattern, I believe, I'll throw it up on the screen, but I believe it's 3mm lugs. I don't think I need the big 5mm lugs like on the Speedcross 5s from Salomon. I do have a pair of those, but I will only use them for mud season pretty much and winter running. So these are going to be my go-to for pretty much every trail here in Colorado. The lug pattern is very simple and it does the job really well. I've noticed no lack of grip on anything I've done so far, and I think that speaks wonders for the outsole here. And that's pretty much the main features here of the Salomon Sense Ride 3. Like I said, for $120, I think this is a very, very good deal. If you're looking for a trail runner that can do anything from flat dirt trail runs up to, you know, mountainside 14er rocky stuff, I think that these are an awesome choice. I think that, you know, if they even have a Gore-Tex lined pair, which I might pick up for colder weather runs here this winter in Colorado, but I'm not sure. I also will be using this for a backpacking trip coming up here early October. It's just a 1 to 2 day trip. We're not quite sure how much we're going to do yet, but I'm going to use these guys, I believe. I think that these will work extremely well for that as well, so I'm excited to kind of put some weight on these and see how they do for, you know, 40, 50 mile backpacking trip. As of now, 100 miles on these shoes, I'm sure if I washed them off, they've got a little dust on them. I'm sure if I washed them off, they'd look brand new. I think that, you know, I'll come back, I'll do a follow-up review, a brief one here a couple 100 miles later, but as of now, I think that these guys are going to hold up extremely well, and I absolutely love using them. So if you're looking for an all-around trail runner that can do it, that can do everything, I think the Sense Ride 3 from Salomon is a great choice. So be on the lookout for the written review. I'm going to try to finish that up pretty soon and do more of the nitty-gritty, the more specs, features, little details like that. So rmkoutdoors.com for that. And if you guys are new to the channel, or if you like this kind of content, go ahead and consider subscribing or liking, sharing, stuff like that. We are close to 1,000 subs, and that would be awesome. Trying to kind of break that threshold and try to start doing this more full time. So I appreciate it, and thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.